John owns a hot dog stand. He has found that his profit is given by the equation P of x equals negative x squared plus 78x plus 84, where x is the number of cases of hot dogs sold. How many cases of hot dogs must he sell to make the most profit? Okay, so when we look at this equation for profit, what we note about it is that the highest degree term here is x squared, and that makes it a parabola, which is something that we've talked about. Okay, and so we know a parabola has either its maximum or minimum point at the vertex. And so since the leading coefficient on x squared, or the coefficient on x squared, is negative, that lets us know that this parabola is going to open downward. It's going to look kind of like this, the shape in general. If that was a positive x squared, then it would open upward. But because we're going to have a vertex that's up here, that lets us know that this is going to be a maximum. Okay, and we know again that the maximum or the minimum will occur at the vertex depending on which way the function or the parabola opens. This one opens downward because we have the negative leading coefficient, and therefore this is going to be a max. So there are several ways to find out what that vertex is, but one of the easier ways is to say that x, or use the equation x equals negative b over 2a. Okay, that'll let us know the x value at which the maximum occurs. And then we can use that x value to find out what the maximum profit is, if that's the question. But however, in this one, it looks like we just need to know how many cases of hot dogs he must sell to make the most profit. So we're going to answer just with x. And so we get x equals minus b over 2a. Remember that the general form of a quadratic equation is a times x squared plus bx plus c. So for our function, p of x equals negative x squared plus 78x plus 84. Our a is negative 1 and b is 78. Okay? And if we were using it, we could note that c is 84. So I'm going to plug those a and b values into x equals negative b over 2a. And so we get negative 78 over 2 times negative 1. And that gives us 39. So if he sells 39 cases of hot dogs, that's going to give him the maximum profit. If we were interested in knowing what that profit was, then we would take the 39 cases, plug it into our profit function, and then we would know exactly what that profit was.